Hi, everybody. Welcome to assignment number 5. Getting through it. It's kind of weird, honestly. All right. Sharing screen. Here we are. We're in Tectia. You know how it is. I've already LS'd to the car directory. As you can tell, we've already linked everything, so we're just gonna get it going. It's really a really simple program. It's not even gonna ask me for input. It's just gonna simulate the cars going through. Car 3 wins the race. So no compile issues, nothing. Runs through, tells us car 3 wins the race. All right. So now we're gonna go through the code because that's really what we need to be doing. And make sure I'm sharing it. That would be fantastic. New share. Make sure we are sharing because I've done that before. Done it really much. Share should be. Yep. Okay, we are sharing this. Love that. Okay. So, I mean, that's really what we're gonna talk about is the files because it does it for you. There's not input from the user anyways. Okay, so here we have our car class with our two variables. I'm looking at the instructions over here. Make sure I'm knocking off all the points. We have our car class with our speed and top speed variables. Top speed. That way no one can change it. This is just our car, our constructor, parameter constructor for top speed, setting it. We have our void function for speed up virtual, meaning that they have to do this. Setting equal to 0, as we do in class. Get speed function, making sure that's const. Because yeah, making sure it's a const function. Then we have our move function. Then going down here, as you can tell, class sedan, hatchback, race car, as is labeled in the instructions. But the big thing here is with inheritance, we have the colon and then public car. This allows these classes to access the protected variables. Hence why they're protected, not private in that class. You have our function, our public section. We have our default constructors and our speed up constructors. All right, heading over to implementation, include all that fun stuff. This is just setting up the constructor as we saw, like the car top speed, setting its speed equal to 0, and then having our top speed. And then we have int car get speed function, returning the speed. Simple enough. Very simple. Car move, whatever the speed up value is, it'll move. Which we get from our 3 lower classes. Sedan, we've labeled this as car number 2. Nope, not car number 2. Car 2 means its top speed is 2, as labeled in the instructions. That's why that's there. We set our speed equal to 0. The speed up function, if the speed's less than top speed, increment it up 1, because that way, whenever it hits the top speed, it won't go up anymore. Hatchback, same thing. Top speed is 3 instead. Same thing. Race car, 5. Top speed's 5. Everything else is the exact same. Going over to our driver, really simple driver. Honestly, it's just going through. So we've declared our array of cars. We know there's only 4 cars, so we can just explicitly state that. We don't have to have a capacity labeling it. We can just do that. Car 0 is sedan. Car 1 is a hatchback. Cars 2 is a race car, and Cars 3 is sedan. The reason that starts at 0, because that's the index. That's why later on we have the thing +1 as to make sure it's not going car 0, 1 to the user. It's going to go car 1, 1. It's because car 0 doesn't make any sense. Okay, then here's the int for the finish line. This is our variable. This is what we're trying to see. Which one crosses first, whichever one goes 25. Setting our winner to -1, just so that for later purposes. And then our current speed is 0. We're declaring that because we're going to use the current speed, to check if it crosses the finish line. So here we have our while loop. So while the winner is -1 means we don't have a winner yet, it's going to continue to move the cars. Second, that the car crosses that line, I is going to change to whatever the index is of that car. And then so here we're calling the speed up function as we have in the instructions right here. Call speed up on the current car in the array. And then we're calling the move function for move the car toward the spice number of units. And then we have current speed plus equals cars at I get speed. This is what allows the car to know how far it's going rather than because I had an issue with this for a minute is that because it would just be an infinite while loop if you weren't adding it onto itself because it would never because say the race car's top speed is 5, it can never be greater than or equal to 25. Never. So that's why we have this thing to add on to it so that it knows it's moving forward. It knows it's doing that. And then, so for if current speed is greater than or equal to finish line, winner gets replaced by the index of the car. This breaks down the loop. If it doesn't, it's going to cycle back through. And then we see out car, winner plus 1, making it over to car 1 instead of a car 0, because that's confusing to the user, wins the race. And then this is just deleting the 4 elements. And yeah, thank you very much. We're going to stop sharing. Yeah, that's all I have for you actually today, guys. Pretty simple. All right, have a great day.